What up, YouTube? So I just finished watching SmackDown. Gonna do a quick SmackDown review. It was a little better show than last week. Not a lot better, but quality went up marginally. Show starts off with Sheamus coming out, talking about how he wins the Royal Rumble, talking about his whole anti-bullying, he was bullied as a kid campaign. Wade Barrett comes out with his new theme song still playing. It's not a good theme song. I kind of miss his old one, even though I didn't like that one that much at first, but I just got used to it, I guess. His new one doesn't live up to it at all. So anyway, Wade Barrett comes out, starts insulting Sheamus. And then Cody Rhodes comes out, insults the audience, insults Sheamus. I forget what Cody Rhodes said to insult the audience. Something about they're ashamed to look at themselves naked in the mirrors, unlike himself, or something like that. Just something kind of, you know, it's funny. Big Show comes out, says he has a lot of respect for Sheamus and how cool it would be if it was Big Show versus Sheamus as the main event for a championship shot. Heavy WWE Heavyweight Championship. How exciting would that be? Not that great. Personally, I'd like to see Cody Rhodes versus Sheamus WrestleMania. Maybe have Cody win. Kinda cool. Anyway, that was the promo. It led up to a tag team match later that day. Big Show and Sheamus versus Wade Barrett, Cody Rhodes. Promo was mediocre. Then we have Jinder Mahal coming out. He's gonna fight Great Khali for a spot. I guess if Jinder Mahal would have won, he would have took a Khali spot in the Elimination Chamber. I don't know if that would make the match better or worse, but Jinder's taking off his turban thing. It's not called a turban, forget, but he has a protective case for it now, so he's got some sort of prop. Anyway, Khali comes out. They have just a normal Great Khali kind of stupid match with Jinder Mahal. I don't really care for Jinder Mahal. I think his gimmick's very unfortunate considering he's Canadian. He's from Calgary, which is just like 6 hours from where I live. Same place as Bret Hart, Natalya, all those guys. But I guess he's East Indian in WWE. Khali beats him. Fairly mediocre match, just a little bit of back and forth, blah blah blah. So I guess Khali's staying in the chamber. I don't know. Might be cool to have a big guy like that in the chamber, but it doesn't do anything for me. We had a Divas match next. Beth Phoenix versus Alicia Fox, the WWE resident furry, with their weird fox ears she always comes out in. Beth Phoenix beats her, continues to beat her after the match. Tamina comes out, they have a stare down, smile at each other. You think they're going to make out or something? Are they lovers? I have no idea. I don't really care for any of these divas. We have a backstage segment. We get to see some of the Hart Dynasty, Tyson Kidd on SmackDown, cool, with Natalya talking about how when she's nervous, she talks too much. And Tyson Kidd thinks she's talking about her farting, and then of course she farts. Tyson leaves, Hornswoggle walks into the fart, falls over. It's really terrible how they're making her fart like this farting thing. I've complained about it since it started. On the plus side, we get to see Tyson Kidd on SmackDown. I'm a pretty big Tyson Kidd fan these days. He's a cool guy. I watched NXT, and I guess he's going to start a tag team with Trent Beretta. He put the offer on the table there. I like Trent Beretta a lot, too, so it could be a good tag team. I don't know. Tyson Kidd did recently turn face on Superstars last week. Then we have an AJ getting interviewed by Michael Cole segment. AJ starts to tell off Cole, telling him that he's the big problem and he's done more damage to Daniel Bryan's career than Big Show did to her, or something like that, going off. And then Michael Cole starts giving AJ shit. Daniel Bryan comes out, threatens to break their arms. Just tries to get out of the match. He says, you know, I'm going to take AJ home. I need a personal day. Teddy Long says, if you do that, we're going to take the championship off you. So, of course, Bryan stays, and I don't know. They're just making Bryan just seem like a big cowardly wimp, and it's not jiving with me at all. I liked him better when he had a little bit of fighting spirits and virtue, and he just seems kind of lazy. And he's doing the whole I'm a vegan thing too, giving vegans a bad name. I have no idea why. Bryan said something about how he's environmentally friendly now on top of being a vegan, so he's going to leave the show in a Prius. Pretty funny. Ted DiBiase match versus Hunico. The old Sin Cara Negro Mystico Hunico comes out with his buddy Camacho on their bikes. I really like their entrance. It's pretty funny. Ted DiBiase, I don't really care too much about. He's just boring. He's got a broken wrist still. Has a match. Wins by a roll-up. Very cheap match. Very cheap win. I like to see more from Hunico. If WWE could showcase a little more of his in-ring ability like they used to when he was Sin Cara, I'd be very happy. He's a cool character. His ring attire is very boring, just white beater and pants and bandana, whatever. Then we have the Randy Orton versus Bryan match. It was sort of good. Probably one of the better matches we had on SmackDown. Probably the best match. We had Big Show on commentary, so they weren't really talking about the match at all. They were talking more on commentary just about Big Show and AJ and boring stuff. Just completely ignoring the match. Totally detracted from the match. It was okay. You know, as good as a Randy Orton match can be. Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton haven't been seen before together fighting like that, so it was kind of interesting to see. Daniel Bryan wins because Randy Orton got disqualified because he hit Big Show. Big Show hit him back, so Randy Orton is just standing in the ring and he loses just because Bryan got punched and thrown into the ring. And then he gets into it with Big Show. They have a little brawl outside, and at the end of the show, I guess, Orton gets taken back by referees. Lame ending. So the good parts. No Brodus Clay. He was in a dark match against the FCW guy, Damien Sandow. So that's cool if they're bringing new blood up to WWE with Damien. I've seen a few episodes of FCW. He's a pretty cool character on that show. So yeah, that was one highlight. Other highlights include... Were there other ones? I really can't think of any. Except that Randy Orton faced a new opponent and we didn't have to see Daniel Bryan fight Big Show. Natalya is still farting. Very disappointing. Wade Barrett's new theme music, very disappointing. But at least this one was kind of short on filler and promos. They had the Rock promo. Elimination Chamber promo. Whatever. Doesn't get me excited for either. I'm not excited for Rock versus Cena yet. That storyline hasn't been advanced whatsoever. It's stagnating, but not a good SmackDown, but better than last week's SmackDown at least, so I don't know.